And the show goes on. LolcowRewind, throw those R's in the chat. Shout out to LolcowRewind. All the viewers coming over. Big time love from LolcowRewind. Roach Gang. So live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LolcowRewind. Rewind. I'm your host, Billy the Fridge, and we got a whole brand new episode of Law Cow for you. It's been a wild day. The hosts got together and tried to piss off Keemstar. I thought that was pretty interesting. In theory, in execution, I honestly, I laughed a couple times, but I couldn't watch it for 2 hours. My autism flared up at one point, and when everybody was on screen, oh my god, I wanted to start up a Minecraft server and delete it. It was absolutely terrible. I thought to myself, if I was Keemstar, not only would I have gotten angry, I would have paid gladly whatever pittance Rastov thought was $10,000. I would have spent $10,000 and then spent $10,000 more on bail bonds to get out of jail for what I did to Rastov and Boogie for what they put me through. My anger would have went through the roof. I have anger problems, though, and I don't mind them. I like them. I give into the anger. I think people that hold back on their anger are holding back on the finer things in life. Anger is passion. Speaking of passion, I passionately would like to welcome my co-host, Xylee Gets Real. Xylee, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
You know what I got to do? I got to shout out our VIPs, the four rollers.
Oh, hell yeah.
Bang Bang, Poke, Gaga, and Hugh Jazz. The 2-star generals, Delaney, Uncle Gums, Shy, Mar, Neverender, Rastov, and Metalis. They're the four rollers. They're the shot callers in the RWO. And this week, they're VIP. But everybody in the RWO rolls deep. We got much love for everybody, as always. Thank you guys for holding us down, showing big love and support, and rolling with us every day, all day, till the day we die. Xylee, we're doing something really stupid.
What? What are we doing stupid?
This weekend.
We're doing something stupid.
I don't even know why we're doing it. Another 24-hour stream?
Because we're crazy.
Yeah.
And we got to show these motherfuckers how it's done.
I don't know. It's going to be ridiculous. There's a whole lot going on this weekend, so if you guys want to come and hang out with us, I guess that's cool. If not, we'll just be here alone bickering for 24 hours. But it should be fun. The idea is that it's going to be a lot of fun. How did you feel? You went pissed off Keem.
I almost got him 3 times. I knew the 3 things that pissed him off the most. And the one thing he admitted that actually made him mad. I set people up in the Discord, said, all right, guys, I need everybody in the waiting. And I just started throwing people in there because I knew it was my one chance to do it and not get in trouble because of how I got in trouble back in the day when I did it. So I did it once. I did it twice. And then when I pulled up there, I did it a 3rd time when I went up there.
Yeah.
And then I mentioned making a rise and fall of Keemstar video. Keem hates those titles.
That's nice.
He hates them. And then I told Keem to his face, Tommy C was right. And the look on his face when I said it, I was like, ooh, I almost had him.
Yeah. You know what I did? I I sat that one out.
I know you did.
I technically didn't, though.
You were busy, though. And you did hop up there for a second.
Yeah. I hopped up there to glaze.
Really? You're always the contrarian. If anybody expected anything less...
if I see a bunch of people doing something, that's the last thing I want to do.
Yeah, because you're the contrarian. We all know.
What's the point? It's so boring to jump in and do what everybody else is doing. That's the last thing I want to do.
Okay, I'm going to explain to you the point. The point was I was able to move a bunch of people into a chat and not get in trouble for it, and that's all I gave a fuck about, not going to lie.
It's so
do you know?
I'm so happy for you.
The first time I pulled people in, I pulled in over 52 times. I pulled people in. Okay. By the time it was over, it was probably over 100. Okay. Thank you. And I got away with it, and nothing could be done to me. Listen, I was just happy I was able to do it.
I guess that's I would rather jump in and glaze Keem while everybody's hating on him, just despite the fact that everybody's hating on him.
Yes, because you're a contrarian.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I have to fucking say it.
That was my W for the stream.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. As long as you look like it's a W, that's all.
But before everything went live, I was on Milkers, and I tried to talk Beans into canceling the redirect to piss Keem off before the show even started.
That shit. I was like, oh Billy, if she does it, she's dead.
I was like,
Beans.
Beans, you could piss him up before the show even starts. You could speed run before the show even starts. You can cancel that redirect.
You're such a shit. You're such a fucking shit. I swear to God.
I knew she wouldn't do it. I would if she did it. Oh my God, that would have been so fucked. That would have been so bad. Yeah, it's.
Can we talk about Milkers for a second?
Yeah, let's talk about Milkers. Talk about it.
You were up on Milkers.
Yeah,
you were talking, and I could tell by the way the conversation was going what you were up there for, right?
Yeah.
And Zeta decided to kick you off. Like it was her show. Like she was a host on that show. Now, I decided to hop up there and to make a clarification. I was like, who are the hosts of this show? And Roxy was like, me and Beans. I was like, great, because I can do it too. And I kicked Zeta out and was like, don't kick Billy when there's content going on.
Well, Zeta Ray kicked me, okay? And I was only up there because both Beans and Roxy had called me out earlier on the episode. So I wasn't just up there to be like hanging out, I was up there because I got called out. Because technically I did shit talk Beans and Roxy last night.
Listen, I'm cool with Zeta. I'm cool. But my point was this. She wasn't a host of that show. If she was a host of that show, it's her complete right to go ahead and kick whoever is in there. All right? Do you, boo. But you weren't a host of that show, and you were kicking Billy, another host of another show. You are not a host of that show.
Well, she's going to be guest hosting this week, right?
That's absolutely fine. And she wasn't guest hosting at the time. She was just up there. She was not up there for that whole damn stream. She was not guest hosting. She was just a guest.
I jumped up on there because Beans was crying. And Roxy, Beans was crying because I called her stubborn and because I made a comment about her needing to get boob enhancements now that she's on Milkers. And I'm like, look, I obviously care much about Beans' feelings because Beans is my buddy pal. We love Beans. We're fans of Beans here, so I wanted to go confront Beans and give some sort of I want to use the word apology because I'm not actually sorry, but I'm not trying to hurt Beans either. I'm going to show her that I'm not here trying to hurt her feelings, and if she felt like if I was too far, I'm sure like, look, I'm just Billy. I'm a good guy. I'm talking about the fact that you're on Milkers now, and the show's named after boob jobs. It was the Boob Job McGee show. Remember when Glammy was on there and her first goal was to fight Becky to win boobs?
Yeah.
It was the Boob Job McGee show. Yeah, Drama Alerts in chat says, Bill's joke's been hurting a lot of women lately. Thank you, Drama Alert. It's about time a man with a position of power stood up against me. Because I can steamroll women all day. But I need a man with a position of power.
You can?
Oh,
we
yeah.
just had a fight 2 days ago where you tried it with me.
I can steamroll women all day, but I need a man with a position of power to stand up against me and hold me accountable. That's what I need. Thank you, Drama Alert, for pointing that out. I can hurt women badly, and I just got Drama Alert's permission to do so, is what I'm saying.
I don't think that's what that was.
That was an endorsement from Drama Alert that I'm allowed.
I don't think that's what that was.
Drama Alert just said I'm allowed to hurt women badly.
That's not what.
I'm pretty sure that's what Drama Alert said.
No, that's not what it
pretty
said.
Pretty sure it said my jokes are women piercing assassin bullets.
But it didn't say that you are allowed.
I read into it differently. We'll agree to disagree.
You did.
We'll agree to disagree.
Can't read that?
So, anyways, after Zeta Ray kicked me, you jumped up on there, and you were like, you kicked Zeta Ray, and then there was just Beans, and I wasn't even gonna go back up on there. I was like, fuck it, if Zeta Ray wants to kick me, kick me. I don't need to go back up on Milkers. I was addressing Beans and Roxy, letting them know that, I don't actually want to hit Roxy with my car. The whole joke was after I said I wanted to hit Roxy with my car because of you helping Roxy out after the way Roxy treated you, was that I myself personally liked Roxy.
Yeah.
I was being so mean and vile towards Roxy.
Yeah, but at the end, that's exactly what you said. You're like, you started laughing and go, yeah, I actually like Roxy.
Yeah,
and
but
I was like, I know you do.
Personally, I like her, but the way she treated you, I wanna. That's why I want to hit her with my car. Because
absolutely, like I wanted to do to Zeta for kicking you.
There's a secret about me that a lot of people don't get. I get to have it both ways. People are like, you can't have it both ways. Well, you can.
Yes, Billy can.
All you have to do is take it. Like if you can be both. Like Tupac was a gangster and a ballerina. A lot of people don't recognize he was a gangster and a ballerina.
Yep.
He fucked Quincy Jones' daughter and Will Smith's wife. He had it both ways. Critical Thinking says, was how I read it, but I like Keem, I can't read. Thank you, Critical Thinking. Thank you. More people need to allow me the ability to hurt women through jokes, like Drama Alert and Critical Thinking did.
You're fucking killing me with this shit.
It's my jokes. I'm allowed.
Jesus Christ.
I have the pass I'm Drama Alert approved. Did you not see the comment?
Yes, I saw the comment. That's not what it said, but okay. Anyway, moving on. I just didn't appreciate it. I think she has to understand she wasn't a host to do that. That was up to Beans or Roxy to do that, not her. And then
I jump back in because Zeta Ray left. And I'm like, oh, shoot, well, if Zeta Ray's gone, I feel bad. I'm going to go back in and hang out with Milkers. I had to set up a brand new microphone because right before I jump on to talk to Beans and Roxy, my microphone stand breaks. And I'm now currently dealing with it. So I had to set up a brand new microphone and stand. This one is busted. This is just Kaputski. Done. I set it up, I jump back on, and then Zeta Ray comes back on. And I'm like, okay, well, Zeta Ray's back, I'm going to leave. But then she's only there to tell me, Like she didn't mean to disrespect me, and then she goes again. I'm like, I don't care if you didn't. I didn't feel disrespected. I didn't care. Xylee was the one that came up because
that was on me that did that. You didn't say anything to me.
I didn't care. Chat was like, "What? You kicked Billy?
I went up there and did that. They were saying that in the Discord too. Yeah. I decided to go up there and take care of that because that was bullshit. Bitch, you weren't a host.
Alex,
you were not a host at the time. I'm sorry.
Thank you for the love. Yeah. The idea was that the chat was pissed that I got kicked.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't care. And I only came back up because it was Beans and Roxy alone again. I figured, well, if they're alone, maybe I should come finish the conversation. And then Zeta came back in, and instead of staying, she left again.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell, man? What the hell? So you know what I got to say about that. What? Women, right?
True. Women suck.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Get rid of the women of the LCU. Get rid of all of them.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, but you know what? If we're going to go full fucking force, okay? We're not going to half-step this shit. Get rid of all the women.
No, Xylee, it only works when I do the women stuff.
No, it's going to work now, too. Fuck it. Get rid of all the women. Women ain't nothing but fucking trouble. All they do is run around and cry, yell for Keem, and try to act bad if they got roles in which they can kick people. Wah. Keem hurt my feelings, or I'm pissed off at Keem, or Keem isn't giving me enough attention. Just fucking get rid of them all.
I don't know if you should be saying this stuff, Xylee.
Why?
It really only sounds good when I say it.
No, fuck it. If we're going to do this, we are not going to fucking half-step. Ooh. Get rid of all the women.
Drama alert Zeta just left the Discord. Thanks, Bully Xylee. Who's going to bring me my iced tea at the next meetup? We didn't think this through.
Zeta did not leave the fucking Discord. Shut up.
This is.
Hold on, let me go look.
Leave it to a woman to come in and ruin my misogyny tirade.
Thank you, Steak. Oh shit.
Wow. Why
did she leave? What'd she leave for?
Did she just leave now?
Apparently.
Well, then I think I can guess what she left for.
What did she leave for?
Old Man House Phone. Shout out for the 5 grifted. Thank you for the grifted. Zeta, if you're watching right now.
I said in the beginning I still liked her. I felt like she had to get checked.
If you're watching right now, I'm sorry for what Xylee said.
And fuck that. I don't apologize for me. I ain't apologizing for shit. I did what I did, and I had a reason to fucking do it.
And when
I'm sorry. I like her, but she still needs to get checked. Go ahead.
When I was being misogynistic, it was a character I was playing. And I'm not...
Fuck off! You are such a dickhead. Fuck you, bro. Oh, God.
I've learned that some people aren't having enough fun on LolcowRewind anymore. We got to bring the fun back.
You're such a dick. I swear to fucking God.
We got to bring the fun back to LolcowRewind.
I agree. 100%. I'm down for it. Let's go. Let's do it.
My microphone is too heavy for the mic stand that I have for it, so I have to hold it down with my hand. This is the worst. This is the absolute worst. Everything about this makes me angry. You know that, right?
And you're going to have to deal with it for the 24 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not okay.
No, you're going to be fine.
I don't even know if it sounds okay. Like, I haven't been able to audio test it, really.
Somebody clocked it. Somebody clocked it and says, but Xylee wasn't playing a character. Somebody clocked it. Good job. Good job.
I'm always very serious to a fault.
Mm. Okay, buddy.
I want to set the microphone down. Maybe it'll balance. I have to peel off my little sticker on my cup.
I feel like I have a message from Keemstar incoming.
Oh, yeah. He's mad. He's mad at both of us.
What's he mad at us for?
What
the fuck did we do? We don't do anything.
Yeah, he's pissed off that we didn't fire Roxy when he gave us the chance.
What? I gave him a whole fucking Google Doc on why to fire Roxy. You can't blame Roxy being in this fucking universe on me.
Yeah, he said that you didn't do enough paperwork, and that if you would have just done a little more, you might have uncovered something that would have given him good reasoning to fire her.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
That's absolute bullshit.
Yep.
How many links were in that? Do I have to pull that Google Doc up and show how many fucking links were in that motherfucker? Because I can, because it's still on my computer. It is not deleted.
He said,
I can pull it up at any time, at any point in time.
He said due to a clerical error, he accidentally gave her a raise and a 5-year contract. Ironclad.
I mean, that's fine.
Ironclad.
If I know Keem, it's ironclad on his side.
No. He said technically Roxy basically owns the LCU.
Yeah.
If he walks away, it's hers. Kind of messed up.
That's his fault, not mine.
So yeah, Lolcow Live today was a it was Boogie is so irritating.
He is. He's irritating as fuck. Oh my God. When he started eating and you saw Keem's face, Keem wanted to yell at him and he's like. And then when Boogie had the camera like zoom in on him and he was eating like that egg salad sandwich. Oh God, it was so disgusting.
The most irritating thing Boogie can do during a stream is just get up and walk away. I don't know if Boogie knows that. That pisses Keem off the most. If he just gets up and leaves the room, it pisses Keem off the most.
It does piss Keem off.
And there's tons of things Boogie does that pisses Keem off. You know, it was cute, though, when Boogie pulled out the bag of tiny brooms.
He got this one big broom, though, that I actually want. I want that broom. He got this one broom, like the head of the broom was like this big. I was like, damn, bro.
Mr. Broom Broom Pow 1 says, as someone who only watches live and rewind, who cares about Zeta leaving? Well, I mean,
somebody cares.
Zeta was going to be Roxy's co-host for Milkers this week. This is kind of a big deal. I wasn't trying to disrupt Zeta's flow at all. I had my mom texted me and said, you have Beans crying on Milkers. And I'm
Did
like,
she really?
Yeah.
Your mom got on to you about Beans crying?
Yeah. Let me read it.
That's so funny. Our producer was not happy with you, Billy.
And my mom said, I haven't watched a lot of Lolcow today, but I did see on Milkers that Roxy is mad at you. And talking about you.
I'd like to see a Daily Boom review by Boogie.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. The Daily Sweeper.
I forgot to cut on the shit.
And then.
Thank you for reminding me, CJ, by the way.
And then my mom said, and talking about you made Beans cry and cover her face when she started talking about you, about the last night's rewind. That needs to be covered. Your mom is mad at you. Shit's cadets, Bill. And then she did this emoji.
Wait, so she actually wrote to you that your mother is mad at you, Billy?
Yeah.
Damn.
And I responded, lol.
You're such a dick to your mom, dude.
And then I got up and I went on fucking Milkers to do the right thing and try and make things right because my mom was mad. And I get on there, and I feel like I did what I had to do in the time I was on. So when Zeta Ray kicked me, I wasn't even that mad about it. I was like,
Yeah.
I flipped out a little bit because she was obviously, she wanted the Zeta Ray show, and she knew she couldn't get that with young Bill Fridge shining. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
So I did a little flip out.
Oh my God. That's probably why she left the Discord. Oh my God. Okay. This is probably why she left the Discord. And it probably wasn't because of me, Keem. Okay. So you could fuck off. Her host role got taken away. She got put. Okay. So what they did, you know how people on probation were orange in the Discord?
Yeah.
They have changed that color to people who are interns. And they put Zeta as an intern, which took her host role away.
Huh.
That's probably why she left.
She needs the host role.
That's probably why she left. Because she was there when he first tagged and she goes, I was out riding, why? And then all that other shit happened.
If you're watching, please come back in the server. Come back to Rewind and hash it out with us. We want you.
To hash out.
We want you back here. We want you back on Milkers. I wanted you to run the show.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want you to leave. I was happy leaving. Xylee just came in because the chat was like, you can't kick Billy. And
wait.
like, you
First
can't.
of all, wait, Billy. I think you're kind of describing it wrong, too.
What's that?
I didn't do it because of the chat. I didn't do it because of the Discord. I did it because I was pissed off that she wasn't a host of a show. And who is she to pick and choose who's going to be up on that panel?
Oh.
That's why I did it.
Oh.
It wasn't because, Xylee, go do it. Xylee. No. Nobody told me to go do that. I did that on my own free will because I was checking her going, ma'am, you are not a host of this show. It was not your place to pick and choose to see who it was on that show. It's 3 people or maybe 4, but Michael ain't here anymore, okay? So it's 3 people's choice. It was either Bean's choice, Roxy's choice, or Keemstar's choice on who was going to be on that panel. It wasn't Zeta Ray's because Zeta Ray was a guest today, and I was checking her. That's why I did that. Now, if she was hosting that show, it'd have been, I wouldn't have said a thing. I might have bitched about it in the Discord, but I wouldn't have went up there and did that. But she wasn't a host of the show. I was checking her. It wasn't because of a fucking chat or the Discord. I did it on my own free will.
Oh, I thought it was from all the people talking in chat.
No, I did it because that's what I felt like needed to happen.
Well, Mr. Boom Boom Pow says, okay, but how about this? Who cares about Milkers? I do.
I care because it's a show on the network.
No. I care because it's on life support right now, and Beans is there, and Roxy is struggling, and I want to give them all the help they can get to get back on their feet.
Yeah,
that's why I don't want them to go out in a whimper. I don't either. I want to give them a push. I want to see them thrive and survive and fucking blow the fuck back up.
I agree.
I got no hatred in my heart for anybody in this network and anybody who left this network. Good riddance, but no hatred.
I don't have any hatred either.
All those people that do terrible things. I wish you didn't, but I don't hate you. I wish you were gone. But
Zeta
I don't hate
also,
you.
And Rastov went up there and he called it out that Zeta was trying to gaslight Beans into going to Aussie. Even I was questioning, like, why is Aussie being brought up all of a sudden? And then Rastov came up and he was like, is anybody else gonna mention the fact that Zeta is up here literally trying to gaslight Beans onto Aussie?
Hey, I don't think that would work at all.
Hell no, that wouldn't work.
Glowshine says, do you smell what the fridge is cooking? Doon, doon, da, 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 doon. And Kalo Dano says there should be a show with Zay Zooted and Eugenia Cooney called the Lolcow Skeletons. I think that's because Zay Zooted is skinny. And Kalo Dano, you are a fat fuck. Metalis says, I swear Zeta's her own worst enemy with her attitude. She's like a child throwing a tantrum with her storming out of Discord again. Good riddance. I hope that she's back in time for Milkers because she is a character. I was not mad at her when she kicked me. I wanted her back immediately after.
And you know what?
After
I
she
didn't
left.
ask if you were mad or not. I still made my point.
Well, I wasn't making the
I know
statement.
you weren't mad though.
I wasn't making the statement for Xylee. I was making it for Zeta's watching. Come back, Zeta. Teetle, thank you for the gifted, grifted, and CJ, thank you for the grifted. Because we need more hosts. If we're going to fill this fucking party up with people, we need party people. Or, hear me out, we need less hosts. It's one or the other.
I'm starting to feel like that might be.
If we're going to do this, we need more hosts. That's all I'm saying. If we're going to do this, we need more hosts. And then Keemstar did not lose his cool.
God, he was so close a couple of times. It was a fun stream. I understand you didn't like it, and everybody. It was still a fun stream.
Well, I mean, I didn't like it, but it wasn't for me. I didn't think Keemstar was going to lose his cool, so I wasn't going to sit around for 2 hours and be annoyed. I was like,
I have to sit around 2 hours and watch the fucking show, so I might as well have fun doing it. It was my one chance to move people into a stream and not get punished for it. Okay,
yeah,
I took my one chance.
I was like, look, if Keemstar loses his shit, I'm gonna watch it on Rewind. But I'm pretty sure he ain't losing his shit. I've known this man way too long. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I know exactly what's going to happen.
Hey, I told him afterwards in the Discord, I said, you did good, boss. You did good.
It's like when you go watch a movie and you know how the movie's going to end, but you watch it anyways.
Yes, Billy, we get it. Yes.
And it's like you love Boogie, so you know Boogie's going to be funny. That's why I watched some of it. Boogie cracked me up.
Oh, Boogie's hilarious.
When Rastov was up in the camera hella close eating, he was annoying as fuck. I would have gotten angry too. But I wasn't going to lose anything. I was like, I'm not going to sit here and get pissed off. I'm going shopping. Boogie hit me up, was like, jump up and do Baby Billy. I was like, dude, I'm AFK. I'm not by the computer. I gotta run errands, man. I'm out. People think Keemstar did lose.
Mm-hmm. He almost did. He was close. I
saw him turn around at one point in his chair. He had to take a moment and breathe. You're allowed a goose fob bra, right? Have you seen the movie Anger Management? In the movie Anger Management, it was Jack Nicholson. And he was telling Adam Sandler, right? Adam Sandler, that every time he gets angry, he has to say, goose fabra. Goose fabra. And that gets him to cool down. And if he says goose fabra, he should no longer be angry. So that was his goose fabra moment.
Yeah.
Christian says he banned me for saying L in chat.
Yeah, he did. It was funny.
Afterwards or during?
No, it was so the last 10 minutes it was over at 7:50.
Yeah.
Our time. And after that, when it was done and over with, he saw Christian put L in the chat and he goes, "Christian, psycho mom's son, you get banned for saying L." And I was like, "Ooh, he didn't see mine. Thank God." It could have been me, Christian. It could have been me. You know what the problem is, Christian? You got that fucking check mark. That's how he noticed you.
For real, dude. That check mark got you got. Sorry and shit. But yeah, it was fun. A lot of people were critical, but a lot of people were like, okay, W stream. This was fucking good.
Yeah.
And it was like, I watched a lot of it. I really did. I was driving around running errands. I just wasn't at home, so I couldn't jump up and I would have jumped up, and I can't play the same game as everybody else. I'm so
I know,
uninterested
Billy,
in it.
I know. You have been saying that for the past 20 minutes. I know.
I'm so uninterested.
I know.
I would've-
You're a contrarian. We get it. We know this about you, Billy. You don't have to keep saying it over and over
I
again.
have to.
No, you don't.
I have to.
Can we move on?
No.
Oh, God.
I got 20 more minutes of me glazing.
No, because we have a 2-hour show. We don't have 4 hours tonight.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Lolcow Dark is coming up after Rewind.
Yes.
That's going to be
starting
exciting.
at midnight tonight. Yes.
That's going to be exciting.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be
Yep.
great. That'll be interesting. So, what are we going to move on to after Lolcow Live?
Remember what me and you were talking about last night when you said that you wanted to run to the store like Boogie, but then I explained to you you were the one running the OBS so you wouldn't be able to stream from your phone?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Becky found that out tonight. She wanted to do the ice bucket challenge, and she thought because she was running the OBS that if she switched on her Discord to her phone, and it wasn't the case. Like, nothing was caught on her phone because, like I was explaining last night, the OBS is on her computer. So she comes back, there's nothing going on, there's silence, and it's just her where she left the Discord. There's silence, and she comes back with a towel and everything. Nobody saw it. So she has to do it over again. And I told her how she could do it. I said, either somebody else has to be running the OBS for your stream, or you need a second Discord account. That way you can go on your phone in that Discord account and do it that way.
That's funny.
It's fucking hilarious. So she has to do it again.
So funny.
Yep.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was hilarious. And me and Tina were giving her shit, and Tina was calling her a scammer, going, Becky scammed, Becky scammed, Becky scammed.
She just comes, stuff a horse in the chat, said 4th time's a charm.
Right, Supper Horse? Exactly.
Glowshine says, can we talk about Nerds and the Chicken Jockey? Did Nerds do Chicken Jockey?
I have no idea because that wasn't given to me as a timestamp. What I have for Nerds is basically the Eric stuff. That's the only thing I have with Nerds. I don't have Chicken Jockey, but I can look it up. Give me a second.
Eric was on live tonight. He's finally got his setup with his Lego.
He had to get yelled at on Nerds about that.
But for his Legos?
Yeah, for him only having 2 people made for the Legos, and he's just now starting to do the set. He started doing the set while on Nerds.
Well, yeah, it's he's only had 5 months to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey yo, shout out to my bro Jimmy, the low IQ. We're the low IQ too. Big love. He needs 5 more months if he's gonna finish this. It took him a while to get started, but now that he's started, he should be cooking. I saw him on Lolcow Live with his mom. That must have pissed Keem off, showing off his Lego set. There was at one point on Lolcow Live when there was, 20 fucking people on the screen?
Yeah. I had fun. Fuck you. I don't care what you got to say about it. I had fucking fun putting them up there.
That fucking sucked.
I thought it was fan-fucking-tastic. I was trying to piss Keem off.
Yeah.
And you know what he admitted at the end? It was the one thing that actually pissed him off. So technically, I would have won if he would have shown his true emotion about all those people being up.
Keemstar never shows his true emotion.
Yes, he does. When he gets mad, he shows his true emotion. He was prepared not to do that this time. If that would have happened on a normal basis, he would have flipped the fuck out. But he was already mentally prepared going, okay, I'm not going to be able to show my emotion on this when they went ahead and told him what the rules were and stuff like that. So he already mentally prepared himself for anything to happen. But if that was a normal fucking stream, I would not be sitting here right now. My ass would have got fired and he would have cussed me out.
Shanaconda, welcome to Cash Cow Moo.
And you know that to be true.
Yeah, maybe his crash outs are usually.
His crash outs are so fucking entertaining.
Yeah, they're usually entertaining too, though. Like
I know, I agree. They are entertaining.
Like you want him to crash out. It's fun.
Okay, so I'm seeing the chicken jockey going on here. Hold on. What channel was I on? Let me switch this.
Last night on Test, the curse, I guess, made its way to Nightmare. His green screen almost fell over. I guess he shipped Becky's jacket out finally.
I have a clip of that.
They played it on every show. I don't know if we need to play it again.
That's why I was like, do we even need to play it? Because they jumped on every show and
but
played
supposedly the jacket's finally sent back to Becky, and then Becky said somebody has sent her a jacket from the headquarters where the stuff is sent from too. Maybe not a jacket, but something from where the base company is. So maybe she's getting a secondary piece of merchandise. Power Edge 1986 says, solidarity, Xylee. I was one of those dragged briefly onto live.
Damn right.
And Sean Stewart, 1 month deep in Cash Cow. Love the show. Love you too, Sean. And Shanaconda, thank you for the grifted. Bang.
Thank you. Thank you.
Everybody watching, if you could take your booger picker finger and like the stream, that'd be awesome.
Hell yeah. And speaking of gifted subs.
Yeah.
Gifted subs. Apparently Test, that was one of their main things, was talking about the leaderboards and how many gifted memberships they have.
Yeah.
I think they're like number 3 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. I think that's great.
Yeah, no, I'm happy for them. They're killing it.
Mm-hmm.
One of the great things about Test is they're in that spot where it's like they can just chill and be like the bro down show. I love that element where it's later at night, you're laid back,
chilling,
and you just get to hang out and have a conversation with the audience and be like relaxed. I love that. That's why I like the longer shows. When we do the longer rewinds, that's why I'm mad that we don't get to do the full ass long weekend shows like we do ever since the 24-hour show we did was a curse because everybody started clogging up the weekends.
Ever since we did the 24-hour show, now all of a sudden everybody wants to do 12-hour shows, weekend shows, all this other fucking shit, motherfuckers. And when we went to go do them, everybody's like, why are y'all doing that? It's going to be a waste of time, until they saw the playboard. And then they're like,
but we're going to bully our way back in, even though it's going to be a head-to-head with the fucking awesome Broom stream. Damn it. There's not enough time in the day.
no shit. I don't know. I feel like Rewind should be a longer show anyway. I think we should go longer than 2 hours anyway. Not saying we're going to bulldoze anybody. We're obviously going to stay within the restraints that we're set in. But I think we should be a longer show.
Nah, I think that we're great at 2 hours, and whenever we can take advantage of more time, we do. Like when we were given the 4 hours last night, the night before, we jumped at it.
Yeah.
Like we always jump at more time. When we had the weekends, we jumped at filling up time and having more shows. Last Saturday, the audience, the Discord was like, do a show, and we just did a show out of nowhere, and it was great. Ken says, truth be told, it sucks smaller channels don't have a chance because they can't match up to the higher channels for views/support. And I think that's another big thing, right? It is true. You guys are fighting for the other time slots. That's why I don't want to be like taking up time in the coveted time slot circle. Like,
Yeah.
I know for a fact that we were lucky to get in when we got in. Kim was right
That's
there
true.
with us. So I don't want
That's
to
very
take
true.
I don't want to take that for granted, right? Like we were
Yeah.
no,
I get
right
it.
place, right time, but we were also right place, right time. Kim was there with us because
Mhm.
we were there. Like
Mhm.
we were the people that were
Yeah.
reached out to when Keem was like, so I'm putting a band together. He reached out to us. And as everything grows, it's growing because, we were successful early on. We were part of the success. Yeah. And that's part of the benefits, right? Ken was part of it. And now he's with Cafe, and it's an earlier time slot. But Ken fought for that slot. After what happened with Lolcow Court, he was like, you know what? I'm not gonna wait. I want Cafe. I'm gonna make Cafe happen. And he made the morning show happen. And I think a lot of people love Cafe. I think Batgirl and him are killing it right now. Him and Beans were doing great. And it's one of the problems with the Lolcow universe is it's one of the beautiful things about it. It doesn't stop. So you get people who, if you're morning people, you become a morning person, and you follow. If you're a night person, you become a night person. You do kind of become married to those time slots. Ken says all the bigger channels go every weekend. Would be nice if smaller channels could get one weekend a month to see what we can do on a longer stream. You do mornings on the weekends, don't you, Ken? I've seen a few Saturday mornings where you are going pretty long, and I've thought about going live a couple times and saw you going, and I back off to let you do your thing.
Well, the thing is too, with what Ken is saying, Ken, it's not just the smaller channels. I mean, we have a hard time too. Like, what are we going to do when Queens is doing 12 hours, Milker's doing 12 hours, and then all of a sudden Live decide they want to do something? What's the point of us going live?
Well, it's the point is, right? The point is you just got to figure out when you can get in and go. You can't really plan a goddamn thing around here.
Nope.
The one of the facts about Lolcow Universe is you're on call. Ken, you're live on LolcowRewind. You're on call here, and you're on call basically to the attention span of the audience. If there's a moment that's open, you got to seize that moment. That's how you get the W. Right? Yeah.
So but honestly though, like this, truth be told, also Cafe Test Aussie, right? Yeah. If any of those three channels go up against like a Rewind 24-hour stream, or like a Boogie Rest Off Sleep stream, or like a Becky and Tina, like literally every single weekend, one of the larger channels goes. So, I mean, like, truth be told, like, I know, like, all the bigger channels are trying to make their money too, but it sucks when every month smaller channels are like, we're fighting to try to, reach that mark. But, when we see all the bigger channels getting their money on the weekend, there ain't gonna be nothing left for us. So, I mean, it's hard, you know what I mean? Like, it's really unmotivating to try to do something.
How do you, as a up and coming smaller channel, how do you make that work for you, right? Like, how can you piggyback off of that? How can you turn that into a W for Cafe? Everything that exists makes there then becomes pockets of opportunity. Whenever there is a success somewhere, like if there's something that blows up and there's a huge event, there's a huge concert, and this concert's popping, you now have an opportunity maybe to sell water bottles outside of that concert. And this guy who has nothing but water can sell water and make money selling water. Where does Cafe now come in and maybe get that opportunity? Where can they make opportunity out of the event?
But let's be honest though. Like, so if y'all go 24 hours, right? Let's say Cafe, like I want to do like an 8-hour stream, right? At the nighttime. Bro, you already know, like, y'all are the main ticket event. So we'll be lucky to make those $1 bottles of water, right? We'll be lucky to get scraps off of y'all's main event, right? Like
Yeah.
every single weekend, like Lolcow Live's been going, like Queens does their thing. Like smaller channels will be lucky to get scraps. So it's
That's the whole
like,
point of
why do we
that's the whole point of the weekend. The weekend is fuck everyone else. It's my time. Fuck a rewind. I don't give a fuck what Cafe's doing. I don't give a fuck what any of these channels are doing. I'm going live and I'm doing a fucking stream. Let's see who got it.
Yeah.
That's what it's about. You know? That's the
I
weekends
get
are
that,
a
but
free for all.
Yeah.
they are, I agree. But I mean, wouldn't like, let's just say like there's one because like the big channels make their money regardless, right? But like at the end, it's always the same channels trying to like make money, make their scraps to meet thresholds. I think it'd be nice if there was like 1 weekend a month where the bigger channels are like, all right, smaller channels, let's see what you got. And like the smaller channels get a chance without the umbrella of the bigger channels picking up the pie. I'm saying it would be nice. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
It'd be nice for a
There's like
smaller
1
channel
weekend.
to go live when I'm live and try to
Bro,
compete.
you already know what would happen, bro. Like let's not even be funny.
But you're supposed to
like
okay, listen, if I was running Cafe right now, all right, I'd be live whenever I could be live on the weekend. All right? Because what I've noticed, and I think the fans here would back me up, is from 8 a.m., 7 a.m. on a Sunday till like 2 p.m., nobody is live. Like literally there's no shows on. Sometimes it goes late as like 4 p.m. on a Sunday. Nobody's live.
Yeah.
Okay. Rastoff sent me a message that does have to do with this. That's why I'm reading it. Okay. Rastoff said Nerds literally went live when Lolcow Live was, and they only had 67 viewers, but they still killed it because their fans turned up.
yeah, you have to do something counter to the culture. It's counterculture. There's always counterculture. When something is popping, there's always punk rock. You know, when there's the Beatles, there's something else that runs congruent to the Beatles. When there's Justin Bieber, there's I don't know, Good Charlotte. That's a terrible point, but there's always counterculture. You have to become the counterculture.
Look what we did last Saturday. Live was live, and we played dice and did pretty good.
Was live
But you're
Saturday?
also a
I thought
bigger
they were
channel,
Sunday.
though,
I
right?
think
Like-
they were.
Oh, I don't know. I thought Queens was live
Yeah,
Saturday.
no, they were. Yeah,
Oh, it was Queens. It was Queens.
I'll
But
lose track.
you
I'll
just-
lose track.
You
But
just
I mean,
have
but
to
I'm-
figure
but I'm
out a
just
way
saying,
to
though,
get in and fit in with who like whoever is available that isn't finding the other thing entertaining. You got to make it entertaining, and it's like you can't think of the big channels are always getting theirs because like right now Rewind's not getting ours. We're over here complaining about money. That's boring as fuck to people watching. And I'm
not complaining about money.
But this is what I'm saying though. It's kind of like, like Ken and Batgirl against Billy and Xylee. Like there's no contest. So it's like it's almost like why would I even do that? Because then we do an 8-hour stream. Let's just say we get 50, 75 viewers the whole entire time, and we make like less than $100. I'm just like, well, fuck me. You know what I mean? It's that's all I'm saying.
Ken,
like,
I'm gonna solve this problem that you're having right away. Okay. Have you heard people say that Cafe is their favorite show?
I have, yes.
Then it don't matter. You can go live when live is on, when Rewind is on, when Queens. It doesn't matter who's on because there's people out there that Cafe is their favorite show. It literally don't matter, and that's what happened to Nerds, and that's why Billy brought up that example. There were 67 people that said Nerds is my favorite show, and I don't give a fuck what else is on. I'm on there, and I'm gonna support that show. You have to do the show for your fans, all right? That's what they're there for. I mean, they're subbed, they're members of Cafe. You got to do it for your fans. You can't be thinking like, oh, well, this is on and that's on and da da da. You can't be caught up in that. Yes, you might want to be thinking about that a little bit for strategy, but also you got to be thinking about your fans. You can't just be like, we're not going to go live this weekend because all the other shows are live. It's like, wait, what about your customers? Your customers are your fans. It's like,
yeah, no, I get it. But it's But the only thing I'm saying, it's almost intimidating, right? Because I'm looking at who I got to go against. I'm like, oh shit, I got to outdo them.
As the little guy, everything's going to be intimidating, right? Like that's just the little guy's plight. You like here at Rewind, Queens and Live is intimidating, but Xylee and I still got to put on our big boy boots and try and slide into one of their crevices and eat their fucking meat.
Let me respond to Lonnie or Leanie. He goes, well, then why does Keem need a redirect? I don't. I pull the same amount of viewers I do every night with a redirect. I didn't need the redirect. It was, I deserve a goddamn redirect. I built a whole fucking network based on a fucking redirect. I deserve to have one. When I don't have one, you ruining my fucking day. It's not about what that will result in the viewership for me. It's, no, I'm getting a fucking redirect.
No, I got you. I get it. All right. Well, I definitely appreciate the pep talk. It definitely puts things into perspective. But I'm just saying, from like a smaller channel point of view, it's just intimidating. That's all it is. So it's not
if you're firing up a live stream for your fans. It's not at all. It never should be. You know.
Yeah.
And look,
I got you.
Look. Some of your fans are fans of other shows, and they might watch that other show, but I'm pretty sure Cafe has diehards. I see it all the time. Like, you got to do the show for those diehards.
That makes sense. All right. I appreciate the pep talk for real. Like I said, I've been thinking about that for a while now. I just kind of wanted to voice that, but this makes sense. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
If you got 40 people who are there to watch you, and they're there to support you, maybe it's not 8 hours. Maybe you don't need to do an 8-hour stream. But maybe you need to make sure that whatever you're doing, those 40 people feel like you're doing it for them and you're not feeling intimidated, you know? Fill that room.
Yeah. I got you. All right. Well, I'm still at work. Like I said, I just wanted to voice that real quick. I appreciate the pep talk for real. Thank you.
All right. Have a good night, Ken.
Right.
Thank you for calling in,
Y'all
sir.
take care.
Later, Ken.
Definitely. Take care. Xylee, I'm not a pussy. Don't ever tell me I'm a pussy, Xylee, okay?
I know you're not,
Right,
baby.
later.
I love you.
I love y'all too. Take care.
Bye.
And I can't.
Thank God he's gone. Now, are you guys really planning on streaming at the same time the fucking garage sale is going to be on?
Because
not just planning on it.
Now,
not just planning on it. We're doing a 24-hour stream, so we're going to be bored as fuck watching the garage stream. While you do it, we're going to be restreaming it, and we're going to be sitting there fucking smoking a cigarette, watching your stream, stealing your content.
Guerrilla warfare.
That's bullshit. You need to give the bigger channels a chance
Guerrilla
to
warfare. No, fuck you.
That's fucking
all
bullshit.
Y'all been doing. We've been trying to do a 24-hour stream for 2 weeks now, and you motherfuckers kept going, so we said, fuck it, guerrilla warfare.
Oh, so you're gonna suck you're gonna suck up all the oxygen in the air so I can't have a little fire on Local Live. And I don't want to hear we had this idea first. When did I start making Boogie buy brooms? Oh yeah, I had this idea long before.
Well, every time someone gives us a $5 dono, we're gonna drag Boogie out of the stream.
Period.
Anything goes, Keem.
Anything goes, King. Guerrilla motherfucking warfare, bitch.
Hey, Boogie, just so you know, the garage sale is now going to be on for 48 hours, starting at the strike of midnight on Friday night to Saturday. And it won't end until we get to Monday. It's going to be a long-ass garage sale.
You can play this game, Keem. I'm going to buy brooms right now.
Damn right we are. I'll you know what? I'll give myself a dozen brooms, all right?
And during our stream, we're going to rewind all the stuff that's been happening on the other shows.
You better fucking not.
That's our job. What the fuck?
I'm going to make Rastov swig for the pigs.
You son of a...
That motherfucker. We'll swig right now. For fucking free, bitch.
You better not.
That killed me. Oh, I wasn't mentally prepared for that.
Son of a... I don't believe he's going to do it. I don't believe him.
I don't know. I kind of believe him, bro.
Scam.
No.
Scamming. Scam.
I don't know, dude. I think Boogie's going to be tired by Monday.
One Buff Weeb, welcome back to Bam World. Says, nerds do not give a thug. We'll go live no matter who is. We don't whine. We don't complain. We just stream.
God.
Well, you definitely like I don't want to do this 24-hour stream head to head with live. I don't want to do it, but I can't push it off because if we keep pushing it off, we'll keep pushing it off.
That's what happened. We were going to do another one, and then Milkers and Queens were supposed to do the sleep stream on a Saturday. They both were supposed to do a sleep stream on Saturday, and then Queens pulled out and was like, God damn, we could have done it then. And then we were supposed to do it another weekend, and LolcowRewind Live was going to go. We were like, fuck. Okay, we won't do it. So fuck it.
CJ, thank you for the grifted. Tito, thank you for the grifted. So now, what's going to happen is this 24-hour stream.
What? Wait, excuse me. Breaking news. Drama alert. CJ, you've been banned from the Discord for gifting these 24-hour losers. Rewind on that.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please, in solidarity for CJ, it's time for you to grift as many grifted as you can. He can't ban everybody.
He can't ban everybody. And don't you worry, because I can unban you. Let's go.
You can't ban everybody. Darcy Fox says, yesterday we're talking about Keem holding grudges for years. Today we're triggering him. Xylee, you're a brave lady. 60 miles per hour. Rewind. World order for life. One Buff Weeb says, you can't be afraid of going live because of ifs and buts, because they don't mean anything. Just stream and the fan support will come. In fact, yes, Proper Lives 34 sent a grifted. Kydex sent a grifted. Keep the grifteds coming, and he can't ban us all. He can't ban us all.
Right.
He's mad with power. He's drunk with power.
Mama's not mad. I'm okay.
Tito, again, thank you for the grifted. Nasty Nate says, it's warming up outside. I ain't watching weekend streams. I'm touching grass and hang out with my family. This community is full of no-life motherfuckers. Dude, Nasty Nate, good point. Xylee.
Yeah.
Should we do a goal not to do a 24-hour stream?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Put a goal up. We're not doing a 24-hour stream. He's
Billy.
like, yo, Rastoff, write down these names for me. They getting it.
No, Rastoff, if you do that, you better also do a grifted. You show whose side you're on, Rastoff. Billy Hill, thank you for the 5 grifted. Rastoff, you better give grifted, Billy Hill. Whoa, drama alert. His name's not Billy Band, it's Billy Hill. And Stan Designs, thank you for the grifted. Yes, stand up to Keem. Darcy Fox, thank you for the grifted. Stand up to tyranny. This is for the little big channels. Nasty Nate, thank you for the grifted.
Stand up to the bully that we all know is Keemstar. And he's trying to bully us. Can you believe he's trying to bully me?
Coaches
and Billy,
187, thank you for the grifted.
He's trying to bully us. Can you fucking believe that? Has he lost his goddamn mind? Does he not know who he's talking to?
Hey, Billy Hill, good point. Rastov, leave my name off your mullet. Good
Damn
point,
right, Billy Hill.
And Samba, welcome to Cash Cow.
Thank you.
I just want to say, all day today, Xylee, I made it a perfect point not to trigger Keem's anger during that anger stream.
Yeah, and look at you now.
No.
Look at you now.
Rastov, 5 grifted. Thank you, Rastov.
Hell yeah,
Showing solidarity. Showing solidarity.
Yes.
And I just want to say, you know, now that game is off the table, I have no problem making Keem angry now.
Oh,
I just didn't want to be a contrarian.
Welcome to the train.
Power Age 1986, thank you for the grifted. What happened? What the hell?
Wait, why did we flip?
He changed your name to Griff to LCL, and he changed my name to Sub to LCL.
What?
Trunks the Wild, thank you for the grifted. He changed our names to this bullshit.
Don't let him bully us. Don't you dare let him bully us. He's being a bully right now. I thought you weren't supposed to retaliate, Keem. Huh?
That was during the stream.
Anger.
It's during the stream.
I feel
Seth
weird
Looks,
being
thank
on
you for the
this side of
grifted.
screen.
I'm going to pull Gallows in. Gallows,
Yo.
you're live on LolcowRewind. I got to say, Keem is mad with power right now.
Yeah, I saw him going off. I was like, whoa,
Oh
this
my
guy.
God. I feel so weird being top with 3 of us in here.
Bearskin coming through with the
Really?
grifted. Thank you, Bearskin,
Yeah.
showing solidarity. Now, here's the thing, Gallows.
Mm-hmm.
Keemstar's going to be going live this weekend. Got an awesome stream he's been planning all week long with Boogie and these brooms. It's going to be very, very entertaining. It's going to be the stream of the weekend. Hands down. Hands down.
You can only hope, right? You can only hope unless you guys have something to say about
Shrunk the Wild, welcome to Cash Cow. But LolcowRewind is going to do a 24-hour stream. And you know what that tells me? You know what that tells me?
What does it tell you, Billy?
During those 24 hours, Xylee and Billy are going to make so many mistakes. We're going to make so many problems that we probably won't make it the entire 24 hours. And it might
we will.
It might actually be the last LolcowRewind of all time. So
we'll make the whole 24 hours.
If you guys want to be a part of history, LolcowRewind might become history.
True.
This weekend.
I think you guys have it in your wheelhouse to do enough improv to last more than 24. I'm willing to say that. I'm willing to go that far, Billy.
It'd probably go longer than 24. I don't want to though. I'm old. I've done more than 24-hour streams before. I've been around the block.
Do it to make a statement.
But now I'm
Keem
old.
is challenging you guys.
Billy Hill
Keem
says
is
it's Billy
challenging
Bottom
you
now.
folks.
He's not challenging us. He changed our names. Now, how come you're back to Xylee and I'm sub to LCL? Okay, I'm back to Billy.
He's trying to
I'm at the bottom.
push
Thank
dominance.
Now it's not so weird anymore. That whole
I
flip
know,
thing.
that was weird, me being that
That
when
was
we
not
flipped,
okay.
I was like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? Is there a new feature on Discord I didn't know about?
Gallows, what's up with this camera angle, this mirror thing?
Is it like, what is it showing? Because I'm like trying to figure out.
It's showing
the mirror.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm glad you're wearing pants, dude.
Yeah, me too. Thank God.
That is actually insane. I don't even know.
This could have been way worse if you thought you were just camming up.
Hey, let me tell you something about the
This is so
24-hour
crazy.
stream while he's trying to fix his camera, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we have things planned for this 24-hour stream that Boogie, Rastoff, or Keem wouldn't even do, okay?
Yeah.
Don't you worry about it. We got this.
No spoilers, but Cheeto butt plug.
Okay.
Welcome
There
back.
we go. What the fuck? I'm just talking for like 10 minutes and it's showing freaking a mirror. What the fuck?
we could see the desk and everything. It was
Yeah, you're good now.
Yeah, I was trying to a long time ago I figured out that my webcam is not at my current place, so I've been using my phone.
somebody pinned a message saying gift members to LolCow Live. Xylee and Billy. Did Xylee and Billy, did you put that up there, Xylee?
I did not.
What the hell?
I did not. But I did take away the pin.
Why? That was probably Keem.
I know, and I unpinned it.
But he owns this channel. We're going to get fired.
I don't care.
We're going
I
to
did
get
what I
fired.
did. I'm standing on business. I'm not scared of Keem like everybody else
See,
is.
Xylee has the right idea. See, Billy, this is what I'm talking
Think
about.
of how many.
Stand on business.
Think of how many gifted we just got LolCow Live.
I do not care about how many gifted. They got 5,000 members now. I ain't worried about LolCow Live. I'm on Team Rewind.
I wonder how many.
This is
people got
exactly what
banned.
Ken was. This is exactly what Ken was worried about.
Yeah.
Make an example.
Ken came in here and he was stating how the smaller channels don't have a chance, and now the bigger channels are fighting with each other.
Yeah, and look, we're getting bullied right now, or trying to bully us.
Now
You can't bully us.
Now the
You
smaller
can't
channels
bully the
have even
bullies.
less of a chance. The bigger channels
Right.
are eating each other. Rewind's about to get eaten up by LolCow Live. We're done.
We ain't gonna get eaten up. I ain't worried about no damn Keem.
We're getting eaten up.
We ain't getting eaten up. Stop being a pussy.
Link Michael says, to be honest, Rewind and LolCow Live are the only ones I watch. We vibe with Billy. I'm gonna pet that dog in the fridge. Dude, I'm gonna pet that dog. Pet that dog. Oh, dude. Xylee.
Yo.
They changed my name in here. They capitalized the T in Billy the Fridge. I don't think it was capitalized before. And it's bothering me.
Well, it's all right. I'm just Xylee instead of Xylee Star.
I know.
Can we get our names back, please? It's Billy the Fridge with a lowercase t, and can I get Xylee Star?
This bothers me more than the sub to LCL.
Bro.
Are you guys able to change your names on your own?
No.
Mm-mm.
When I was
that's lame.
When I was a little kid and my mom let me pick my gender, I was able to choose my name. But ever since then, no. Glowshine says, Keem is weak. He doesn't even go on weekend streams. He just makes Boogie and Rastov do it. RWO for life.
True.
That's actually a boss move.
True.
I can't even get mad at that.
That's true. It's not wrong. On their 12-hour stream, where was Keemstar? Keemstar won't there during their 12-hour stream. When they do all the bullshit, where's Keemstar? He's not there.
Boogie or Rastov could just be like, nah, not this weekend. But instead, they're just like, okay.
I have a feeling this is just the continuation of like the Make Keem Rage like episode of Loco Live. Just continuing it on Rewind right now.
Oh, Keem's not raging right now. He's having fun. Fuck him with us.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know he's not at the moment, but he there's a high likelihood he'll go there after a while of this.
Some people would suggest that this is not retaliation for the way Xylee acted on the stream earlier. This is just Keem reacting to us going live on the weekend.
Okay, hold on, Rastov, you motherfucker. Rastov's in the chat going, you don't care when I say yes to helping you guys out, but my own show?
What do you mean?
That's what he just said.
I don't know. What is he talking about?
He says, you don't care when I say yes to helping you guys out. And then he goes, but my own show?
What about his own show?
We're going up against his show.
We just pinned a thing saying that we recommend people go.
No, I unpinned it.
Oh, well, we just had a pin up on our stream recommending people go sub to your show, Rastov. And Octoling, thank you for the grifted. Darcy Fox says, I heard Billy was going to run someone over live on Saturday's stream. Hey, 60 miles per hour, right down the middle of the road.
Everyone saying in the chat, Rastov jerks it.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
He rolls the dice.
Confirmed jerker.
Holly Dolly says, Boogie needs witch costumes to sell with the brooms. Oh, that could... Desi coming... If Desi had a sexy witch costume and rode the brooms out on a sexy witch costume, she could probably sell the brooms Desi ridden for like $100 a broom. If she did if she had a little cute broom dance, like pause, or no, what was a good witch song? Cast a spell on me, 'cause you're mine. Can you dance to that?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Maybe
50s style dance.
Probably do a sexy broom dance to that. She could probably get $100 per broom for that. They should do an ad for pervy old men to get sexy broom dances at the house for $100 from Boogie. Brantley was in the chat and gave us a whole bunch of wet emojis, whatever that means. Is that
means that she likes what we're saying.
Oh, good. I didn't know she was just telling us to cry more, but she agrees, I guess.
I'm about to pull Becky in here.
Wetness.
I'm about to kidnap Becky and pull her.
Where's Becky? Is she in her thing?
Yeah.
Why are you kidnapping Becky?
Because she's kidnapped me before. I'm not doing it yet. I haven't done it.
I guess. Gallows, how you feeling about today's festivities on Lolcow Network? Anything big you want to talk about?
You know what? I I was very entertained by the whole piss off Keem thing because I really just wanted to see where his limits were after everything we've experienced in the universe thus far. In particular, I just loved Xylee getting on and bringing in like the entire like I don't know outer galaxy of the fucking LCU into their call. Just again, like I just think we need to kind of see more of that just because I feel like we don't really have a lot of content of Keem raging. We have raging from every person in LCU but Keem. And obviously he's the owner, right? We don't want to go there, but it's like, but do we? I think we do.
I think we do.
I think we need more of it.
Do you think Xylee was the MVP or who do you think was the MVP?
I picked Xylee just because of like the actual approach to what she did. I mean, everybody kind of showed up in their own way because everybody had unique things that they did, obviously, to try to like speak towards Keem's patience. Like, you know, people like called in with specific things that Keem was on their case about in the past or like things that were like pet peeves of his. So obviously all of those things like connected and checked out in a big way, but like Xylee's thing, it was kind of like akin to when Becky had all those like big dudes shirtless. Like, remember that? That's what I kind of compare it to in regards to like memeability and like how funny it was. But yeah,
that's what I should have asked for shirtless men. Oh, did you see what Zay did? Zay was funny. She just went up there, didn't say a word, was eating. And then when he fucked with Zay, Zay said, "Shout out Alex." And then she left.
that was salt in the wound.
Oh,
man.
but
I was like,
but Keem's clapback was too cold.
Xylee, did you see the Riz CD-ROM sticky
Stuff a horse says I had nothing to do with that. Likely story.
Did you
likely story?
Did you see CD-ROM's message he sent you, Xylee?
Yeah, I saw it. Why do you want to see it? Did you see it?
We should probably play it for our audience.
I can.
CD-ROM did some nasty work to Xylee. How do you feel about this CD-ROM character, Xylee?
I don't mind CD-ROM. He's a really nice guy.
He is a nice guy.
I think CD-ROM is hilarious.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
Okay.
Like, so funny.
I think he's gotten the best dynamic out of Glammy so far.
I agree.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm sharing the screen right now if you can see it. Okay.
I'm watching.
Poll is started.
Oh, Mama Xylee. Hey, girl. What's up, Mommy? So, hey, how's it been going? It's been really cool having you on the show for the past 2 days. You know what? I'm in my grouchy phase today. It's kind of getting me going. Gets that motor running, really. It's like, man, I need you to come into my life and actually get things really, really real. You get me? So why don't you take Pumpkin over and we can have some fun. We can climb Diet Mountain Dew together. How's that sound, Xylee? Happy?
He included Pumpkin. My baby Pumpkin.
So you're saying he was effective?
It was that specific.
What do you mean he was effective?
You're saying if you were a single woman, CD-ROM might have been able to marry you.
No, not my type.
Not your type? You don't like handsome, clever men?
He's not that smooth of an operator, apparently.
Yeah, he's not that smooth of an operator, which is fine. I don't care about that part. To me, it's about the personality. But listen, I like tall, big guys. Like, I like guys that can throw me over their fucking shoulder during a zombie apocalypse. And if we need firewood, he can, while having me over one shoulder, he can rip a tree out of the fucking ground and make me some fucking firewood and build me a fire.
Paul Bunyan types.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris types.
I like big dudes. That's what I like.
Seems legit. Checks out.
You don't like big noses?
No, nose ain't got nothing to do with it.
He could probably find you truffles in the woods.
I mean, he probably could. I mean, that would
I feel like
be a benefit.
He would be on some. Who's the actor that's like, I could offer you an egg in a time of crisis? Who's the guy that does like that meme? I think it's the short dude. He's got like that Italian energy.
Paul Giamatti?
I think so. Whoever the dude's, that like meme that's been going on for a few years.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm blanking on the actual actor, but either way, he's got
Danny
like that
DeVito?
charisma. Yes, Danny DeVito. Yes.
Heyo.
On Sunny in Philadelphia, he's like, "Oh, can I offer you an egg?"
Well,
Time
hold
of
on.
need.
There is no way any human alive is turning down Danny DeVito's advances.
Right.
That's
exactly.
That's Daddy DeVito, and you're eating that egg.
He might have like universal pool level, like
Yeah.
as the young kids call it, Riz.
Yeah. Well, Gallows, if you had to have a heterosexual relationship with CD-ROM, yay, nay?
Objectively speaking,
Yeah, objectively.
like if I were to like make this judgment like out of body, like remove myself from the situation or involve myself.
Yeah.
I think he's communicable.
I think he's a suitable mate.
Yeah, I think he does the trick.
Yeah, but like we're both guys, right? So it's like we're not gay. I assume you're not gay. I'm not gay. But I'm
heterosexual, yeah.
But if I was a woman, but also we're men, so we're not stupid, right? I can only assume most women.
I feel like that's one of the biggest issues with dudes. It's like you can just say like, "Yo, this guy, he can make it happen," right?
Yeah.
Like you just got to be able to be open with like making that statement. I think he can make it happen.
I think most women don't think like guys, so they like that's why they wouldn't be into a guy like CD-ROM. They think with their hearts.
Someone says, "We just made it gay." Did we though?
My B, welcome to Cash Cow. Like as a straight man, I look at CD-ROM and I'm like, he's a good guy. A woman should totally date that guy, you know.
Yeah.
But as a woman, I guess like they're thinking of like fantasy and like they want the guy that fights the 100 gorillas, I guess. Like Xylee said, she's like, I ain't my type. I want to go out in the woods and have him rip a tree out. Like, holy shit. Yeah, sure. Some of us will do that, but
they want the Elon Musk.
What?
What? I have a type.
What's
wrong with having a type?
Xylee's entitled to her type. Everyone's entitled to preferences, right?
I'm not saying
this is,
but I'm not saying Xylee. I'm saying I think women in general. I think men see a guy like CD-ROM. Straight men see a guy like CD-ROM. Like, oh yeah, that's a dude. Any woman should have a guy like that. He'd probably mow the lawn. You know, he's a good guy. Whatever. But we're not looking for like we're not looking at him like we actually want him, right? So that's probably where it fails because we don't have wanting eyes. It's the wanting eyes that probably are failing us, you know.
We're not glaring that deep into it.
Yeah, we have to. Like, on paper, it's like, oh yeah,
he's a good guy.
He's a good guy. Totally.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, totally.
He's got the makings of a solid Joe.
Yeah. But like if we were a woman, like I just or if I'm trying to think, I use deductive reasoning to try and understand things, and I just don't think I can understand what women want in a man. I think
it depends on the women. Jesus
No.
Women are not a monolith. It depends on the woman.
Bobby, welcome to Cash Cow. Now, Xylee, I would tend to agree with you on that, except I'm me.
Okay, this conversation's giving me cancer.
And I know for a fact all women.
And I won't lie about it like Boogie.
All women want me, so I know that that's not true. What you're saying.
Plus 2 points to Xylee for not lying about cancer like Boogie.
Whoa.
He's awesome though. CD-ROM's awesome. Cool name.
CD-ROM, he's cool. He's
funny,
a cool dude.
Funny guy.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, I think he's a great addition to the universe.
Yeah, they're doing some fun stuff there, Glammy and CD-ROM at the witching hour, 4 a.m.
I think he really is bringing out the best in her, honestly.
Yeah. I think it's because he actually has like some pretty good like comedy chops. Like that's something that I noticed like right off the rip.
Yeah, no, he's
I don't really think we have people who are lolcows, but I think he has like more like I don't know how to explain it. Like he has like comedic technique,
he's
like foundational.
He's definitely a
comedic technique.
lolcow, and he plays up his lolcow. When he came in here, he knew what points to address to get the gig. He knew exactly what parts of himself to expose to show why he belongs here, which is very smart. He's an intelligent man.
Yeah, he's skilled.
Gallows.
Deep sigh. What's up?
Gallows, I'm gonna do a segment with you.
Okay.
And
I'm prepped.
And then I'm gonna have you go. But this segment is called "Off with Their Head." Gallows, off with their head. If you had to axe one LolCow Universe host, who would you axe? Not fire. I'm talking off with their head. Who would you axe?
Oh. So we're talking murder right now?
Well, theoretically in Minecraft.
That's tough. Like we're in a really good spot right now. Like I feel like I would have said Savage. Well, sorry, I don't know if we can say that.
Yeah, we don't talk about her anymore.
Yeah, I apologize for that. But I would have said that person, but obviously no longer involved. Otherwise, I don't know. Like right now, I would say Roxy, but I still kind of feel bad saying that because she has a function.
So
like,
we have we have a pretty good ecosystem going right now.
Yeah, I think we've gotten to the point where we started to trim the fat, which is funny talking about cows and
no wonder Keem's angry.
He's got no one to fucking me on.
This makes sense now. We need a problem child.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Well, I'm sure
but yeah,
it won't be long. Poor Beans. Yeah. Poor Beans became the de facto problem child.
I know, bless her heart. She was so upset about that too.
I just think she was wrong time, wrong place. That's all that happened in that situation. That's what I feel.
Wrong time, wrong situation. Well, Gallows, thank you for calling in. I'm going to send you back into the abyss for now. Next time you call in, I don't know, make sure you have pants on just in case your camera's pointed at the mirror again.
I have shorts on. I'm moving.
No, you're
and
good.
That's why I like my...
You were good this time. But if you...
mirror was in the wrong place.
What if you hadn't have known and we just saw into the troubled zone, That would have been bad news, Brown. That'd have been trouble.
Whatever happens, Billy. I'm a man of spontaneity. What can I say?
Well, on my channel, I don't want random dick. Thank you, Gallows. You have a good one, brother.
Take it easy. Bye, Xylee. Take care.
Bye. Thank you for calling in.
Gallows is always fun. We like him here. Xylee. This is going to be a brand new vibe tonight after Rewind. We'll be pushing into LolCow Dark.
Yes. And I remember the redirect.
Awesome. Do they have a thumbnail up?
Yes.
Can we pull it up and take a look?
Yes.
Let's take a look at LolCow Dark and see if we can peer into the future and see what's going on with this brand new program. It's Rastov, and is that Grim?
Why is Grim at the bottom?
Is that who is that picture pointing there?
That's Tech Protect. I hate this thumbnail. Why did they make Grim so small? Tech Protect small, pointing at Rastov, who's the head of a cow.
Why? That's not Tech Protect, is it?
That's Tech Protect.
This fucking guy. What is he doing? Why did he use that picture of himself? This is the worst.
I don't want anyone to ever say anything about our fucking thumbnails ever again. Okay?
Well, I'll say this. I do like the color scheme on it.
I do too. The purple and the blue. I do like it.
The color scheme is great. If I was actually running LolCow Dark, this would have been my color scheme too.
Yeah, I like it. It goes well with the name.
But what the fuck is up with these pictures? This is dog dick afternoon.
This is wow.
The picture he used for himself is this is the choice of a narcissist. This is like he doesn't
cut out really badly.
He doesn't have his glasses on. His face is maybe at the slim angle with his hair like in a very like styled way. You are out of your fucking mind. He cut out all of his fat body. He's made it very small. I'm picking you apart, Tech Protect, for good reason. Because you're insane. What are you doing? It's gonna be fun though. I look forward to your show, you guys.
Oh, this person expects you to be on the show. Been shouting and waiting for Billy to get a show. He has a show. Thank you. My favorite on the show by far. Yes, none of us are perfect, but I do notice how hard Billy tries.
That's not they're backhand complimenting me. They're calling me a tryhard.
Wow. And then Mike's here saying Billy is not a sweet boy.
Yeah, because I literally just talk shit about the fucking thumbnail. No, it's going to be awesome, though. Rastov, Tech Protect, and apparently Grim, too.
I guess so.
That's going to be a solid show. But that thumbnail is insane. The tiniest little cutouts.
That's a horrible thumbnail. I don't know what they were thinking with that fucking thumbnail. Billy is lawful good? No, the fuck he's not.
What do you mean?
No, he's chaotic good. Billy is chaotic good. Actually, no, fuck that. Billy is chaotic neutral.
I am...
Go ahead and try to lie.
I am probably the greatest human being walking God's green earth.
And then you woke up.
No, I'm a very good guy. People adore me, and I adore people. It's a mutual respect.
I don't adore you.
You can't even say that with a straight face.
You see that look? Did y'all see that look he gave as soon as I said that? That touched a nerve with him. Notice I just got Billy. That touched a nerve with him. Did you see that look when I said that to him?
I caught you. Gwen, coming through.
Simply eat us. I refuse to hear any different.
Thank you, Gwen.
Yes,
Gwen knows the truth. Gwen knows the truth.
Gwen just don't know you. That's all I do.
I'm not chaotic neutral.
What do you mean?
I'm erotic neutral.
Okay. Yeah, no, slam the brakes. I'm sorry. Stop going 60 miles an hour down the road because your ass needs to stop right now. Erotic? No. Chaos? Yes. You're all about the chaos. All right. Stop. I can't. I'm not picking a broom up for you right now. I refuse.
You can get one from Boogie.
For you.
You can get one from Boogie.
I want to get that one broom from him for real. I'm not sweeping for you.
Chimney, chim chiroo.
I know that whole song by heart. Mary Poppins, great movie back in the day.
The awesome. Oh, there you go. Mel coming through.
Oh,
Billy needs to wipe his chin because his dribbling shit. CJ says, Xylee, did you have your Diet Dew yet?
Oh my God, no, I haven't had a Diet Dew today. I just realized that. Oh shit. Thank you for reminding me, CJ. I gotta go run to the store when I'm done.
Mel.
Oh, look at Brantley. Billy facts, to be honest.
Mel, I don't quite understand.
Get him!
I don't understand that message.
I swear to God, if y'all do not sit here and put this man in his place, I swear to God, if y'all don't put him in his place. Okay, we love Billy.
Why-
We love Billy here, but goddamn, okay, we need to take this man down a peg or two. All right?
Why is my face back there? Is it because I'm erotic neutral? As I said? Is that why you said
chaotic. You're chaotic neutral. I didn't say you were erotic.
She
neutral.
just said my face is dribbling.
Yeah, you have shit coming out of your mouth. That's what she's saying. You're talking shit.
No,
That's what it means, Billy. It means you're talking shit. All you do is talk shit.
I think it's what the kids say. Eat the booty like groceries. I think this is what she was trying to say.
Brantley said, Billy, we know you're obese, but your ego doesn't have to be.
I disagree. It's a package deal.
It's a package deal.
And even Mel says, I eat the booty like groceries.
Oh, my God.
I'm erotic neutral. I am what a lot of people say I have the passion of the Christ and a body like Buddha. I'm erotic neutral.
Who says that? Who says that? I need names. I need names and I need social media so I can ask them what made you say that about Billy.
They're old. They're in the old ways. They don't have socials.
So we can't get a hold of them and talk to them because they don't fucking exist.
They're analog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could play the song. It's a song lyric, actually.
I'm sure.
It's my song, Raising Hell. Billy the Fridge, Raising Hell. The lyric is, I got the passion of the Christ and a body like Buddha.
Oh.
So I say it. They play it.
Okay, so you said it. You were saying people said. I was just wondering who the people were.
The people who sing along to my song and love my music.
It wasn't their thought that said it. Okay, see, now we're starting to get to the truth here.
It's followers, listeners. They agree with me.
Do they, or are they just saying the song lyric? What are they doing?
It's not cockiness or confidence. It's common sense. I'm just that good. Sean Don, welcome to Cash Cow, says W Billy, W Billy, W Billy, W. Mel says your opinion is like my orgasm. Once I've had mine, I don't give a F about yours. LOL jokes, you're all right. I told you Mel's mind was in the gutter. Erotic neutral wins again. Cheers, Mel. I will drink to that. I'm out of tea, so you get some of the burn water. Cheers,
Jesus
Mel.
Christ. Of course, Poke Gaga comes in. I'm one of the ones that says those things about Billy because you're a slut.
What?
Poke Gaga, you're a slut. It's okay. I'm surrounded by sluts.
You need to stop using words like that.
Oh, but you can call yourself erotic neutral?
Neutral, exactly. Neutrality means I don't act upon my emotions. I simply offer the world fantasy. I'm a gift. I'm a gift forever unwrapped.
I'm literally going to do it.
Forever unwrapped. I'm neutral.
It's happening. I can't wait to see you in person again.
Remember last time, all that mess you talked? And what happened? What happened when you saw me?
What happened? As soon as I saw you, I hugged you.
Yeah, and then you drove me around to get tea.
Yep.
You were driving Miss Daisy.
Don't mean it's going to happen a second time.
It should. I need a ride. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I know. I'll give you a ride. You ain't got to worry about that.
Thank you.
I'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
After
I will drop kick your short ass, Xylee.
Okay, honestly, let's be for real. You wouldn't even have to drop kick. I'm so tiny compared to you. All you'd have to do is just stick your leg out.
I have to lose weight so that I can.
You would just have to mush me, honestly.
I have to lose weight so I can get my leg up to your face.
It's okay. Just stick your arm out and just go on my face. I'd probably fall over, to be honest.
Yeah. Xylee, I don't know why we fight. It's probably Keemstar pitting us against each other. Earlier, we had
You're the one that let him do it.
What do you mean let him do it?
I was sticking up for us. I was talking about guerrilla warfare, and Keem ain't gonna bully us, and I unpinned the fucking message that he put into the chat. I was sticking up for us.
I thought I remember sticking up for us.
No, don't unpin the message. It's from our boss. And I was like, I give 2 fucks what the boss did. I unpinned that shit because I'm on Team Rewind. But Xylee, it was for the boss. I don't give a fuck. There was a big difference in the conversation there, homeboy.
People can't read. They might have thought the grifted were for us. And when it was pinned, they might have sent them to us. So it was like him grifting, and people would send them to us. Thinking that it was.
I understand. People can't read. I get that. I used to work retail. All right. People can't read. All right. But it's still the disrespect that he showed us. So I had to disrespect back and unpin that motherfucker to let that motherfucker know I ain't going to stand for somebody bullying us. Like I had to do today to Zeta when she kicked you.
Well, I secretly texted Brantley and had her take a dump in his favorite towel and wrap the towel back up and put it next to his shower.
Okay, see, that's a plan. That works.
So next time he takes a shower and he goes to dry himself off, he's going to have a full turd unravel from his towel.
I like it.
And dry himself with a turd.
Proactive.
See?
I like it.
See, so there's W's all around.
All around. There we go.
See? I'm always thinking one step ahead.
You're trying to. I'll give you that.
It's my gift.
It would have been funny if you would have went up there and did Baby Billy.
Would it have? Would it have been funny?
I think the crowd would have liked it because they like your Baby Billy.
I don't even know if it would sound
if
good
anything,
in this
I
microphone.
think it would. Oh, yeah.
Billy,
Poke Gaga.
I just did an online test. Turns out I'm erotic neutrals as well. How can I walk the streets knowing this new information? Can you give me any tips on how to navigate life with this gift?
Poke Gaga, shut the fuck up.
Poke Gaga, one of the gifts of being an erotic neutral is you can never actually use it. One of the problems with being an erotic neutral is consent no longer it no longer matters. When you can always have it, it's no longer fair. So you have to become celibate. You're now alone in the world. It's me, you, CD-ROM, other people like us. You have to become a forever virgin, dude. I'm sorry. It's our only way. What's that?
And as the HR department for the RWO, I would like to say consent is very important and very needed. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, let me repeat, consent is needed and appreciated. Thank you very much for your time. Okay, go ahead.
Talking about to erotic neutrals, it doesn't really matter anymore because to an erotic neutral, it's impossible to turn us down. We're irresistible at that point. Not just to women, to all.
Oh my God, CJ, thank you for the grifted.
Oh, CJ, thank you for the grifted. To erotic neutrals, you make people question their sexuality. Supreme Leader knows.
I like when mom and dad bicker, it's calming. Rewind RWO.
Rewind RWO for life. Yeah, to the erotic neutrals, you're constantly at war with the fact that everybody wants you and nobody can truly handle you.
Who wants you, Billy?
Everybody.
No, that is not true.
Do you realize I had to become a 600-pound man just so it's physically impossible for me to have sex? I had to gain weight, so I was tired of literally beating people off of me with a stick. And I was like, I'm going to bury it. And I did. My tinkle dongle is about 5, 6, 7 inches below surface.
I'm going to leave it there. I'm just going to leave it there. I don't want to talk about your tinkle dongle.
You needed to know what it's like being an erotic neutral. I feel bad for Poke Gaga knowing he's one of me now. Luckily for CD-ROM, he's got that big schnoz that keeps women away. He didn't have to gain the weight.
Say. Okay. Yeah. You live a hard life, Billy. I don't know how you do it every day.
Thank you. It's a hard knock life for Fridge. It's a hard knock life, it is. Instead of kisses, we eat cakes.
You are so fucking retarded. I swear to God. Jesus Christ. You know, I wonder, because Keem has known you for so long, I wonder when he put us together, was he thinking, Billy is going to drive Xylee in fucking sane,
thank you for your
and it's going to be so
sacrifice
funny.
and showing me what I must do. You're a true hero.
You're welcome,
Jesus
Poke
fucking
Gaga.
Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. And Poke Gaga does not help.
You're very welcome, my friend. I feel like destiny brought us together. I'm proud of you, Poke Gaga. We are staring down the sands of time and the eons of all that once was and what will be have met us here today, so we can connect and truly become neutral. Neutered, so to speak. We are erotic neutered in our neutrality. Phantom Voices just came in to hear Billy talk about why he gained weight, and I almost spit out my dinner. And he had
Phantom.
He had a whole T-bone steak in his mouth. He spit out an entire T-bone steak almost. It was a whole steak.
I wanted to spit out my drink. Bro, I feel you.
In the arms of the angels. RWO4 Life. Tina No D says, I've been fighting off Billy's hose for years. Yeah, those of you that know, you've seen my struggle. I was once but a very beautiful 350-pound man, and it was too much. Mel says that CD guy needs to have a party and invite his hair down. I reckon him and Keem look similar.
That's so mean.
Mel, I don't know what you mean by that. I think CD-ROM is a handsome guy.
I like CD-ROM. He's a very nice gentleman.
Yeah.
He's a very nice guy.
Yeah, he's obviously an erotic neutral like Poke Gaga and myself.
Jeez.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know how to irritate the fuck out of me, and knowing that I gotta sit here and fucking deal with it.
Well, I'll tell you what, Xylee, as long as you don't lose your shit, you don't owe the rest of the LCU $1,000.
Well, as long as I don't lose my shit?
Yeah. By the end of the episode.
I got hired to lose my shit.
Nah, by the end of the episode, if you don't lose your shit, you don't owe all the other shows $1,000. You know, all the other shows $1,000.
This is bullshit.
I like to think it's a good thing. Kalo Dano says, Billy, have you ever shown Xylee the clip of you doing the Leviathan? It's my favorite clip of you. Nah, she might have seen it on Tommy C's
I think I've
channel.
seen it.
He played it
Yeah, I think
there.
I've seen it.
OG Salt Lake
No,
says,
Dan is not real.
OG Salt Lake says, I will say those voicemails made me respect CD-ROM a lot more.
Yeah, actually, I kind of agree because it kind of showed that he can be funny like off the dome, you know?
I saw that in him from the jump.
Of course you did, Billy, because I said the other way.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
I just saw everybody jumping on him and harping on him for being a virgin, and I'm like, dude.
I know. People need to leave him alone about that shit. That's his own preference, and if he wants to be like that, then let him be like that. God damn. Leave that man alone. Shit.
Like that alone made me want to like pay more attention to him, but then I was just watching him. I'm like, this guy's got like he's been doing radio. So he's got like a natural, not a natural. He's got an earned voice for this. He knows what he's doing in this realm, and he's went through the moments for the radio comedy level. So he's got a lot of the basics of it, and he's a guy who, you know, he's been able to focus on what he wants because he hasn't wasted his life focusing on what women want.
True.
He's cool. I like him.
Grammy gonna take all the credit. I don't know what you're talking about, El Diablo. Who? You're talking about Glammy?
Glammy?
What credit for what?
For finding CD-ROM.
Oh.
Glammy.
He picked her.
It's Glammy's the star finder. That evil Glammy Lambie. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode of LolcowRewind is brought to you by desperation and despair.
True.
Things are getting dark.
What time are we starting the 24-hour stream?
I think
3.
That's the plan. Lolcow Live is starting at 2.
Yep.
So we're about to try and jump in right when they are. I don't know how long they're going to be going for. I wish there was a better way. But I don't know if there's a better way to set it up. I think we might have to just stick to the plan.
Yeah.
Quincy James says, bro, what if we made a new Step Brothers 40-year-old virgin movie with CD-ROM and Billy? Cinema. I think we could probably make a movie with CD-ROM and Billy where it's a documentary and CD-ROM and I go to like 10 major cities across the world, and we set it up. Each city, I try and coach CD-ROM into finding the love of his life in each city, and at the end, we see if he found somebody and he gets married, and if not, I have to marry him. Poke Gaga says, seeing a grown man choose to be a virgin and save himself for his future lady is respectable. A true erotic neutral. Exactly.
Hell yeah, Poke Gaga. Hell yeah.
Ken says, I can't.
I will say this, though. I can't wait for us to... I'm not going to say the plans out loud, Billy. So don't worry. I'm not going to say them. Okay? So... but me and Billy have been talking about doing some future things that it's going to be dope, but here's the problem. Got to keep it under wraps until it happens.
Yeah, that's why I don't talk about things.
Got to keep it under wraps till it happens. Because there are some biting ass motherfuckers in this universe.
I don't even talk about that.
No, I'll say it quick in a hurry. I don't give a fuck. They're biters, man.
People are already adopting this erotic neutrality situation. It's becoming
I hate the fact that you did that.
It's becoming its own religion, and I'm very proud that Poke Gaga and I are the forefathers of erotic neutrality.
Disgusting.
Miss Allah says CD-ROM is the last respectable man. You say that to my face? What?
It's true. It's true.
Wow. You say that to my face?
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, for one, there's a lot of respectable men.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
Ken is in the chat. I'm right here. Keemstar runs the network. Boogie when he's not in full Boogie mode.
Boogie, really?
Yeah, Boogie's super respectable when he's not in full Boogie mode.
Really?
Yeah. Cochise 187. The next person to donate a $20 or above super chat. Super respectable. Man. If it's a man. If it's a woman, then I guess that's their prerogative. If it's a woman,
is she still respectable?
A respectable. If it's a woman, she's also a respectable man.
Jesus Christ. Y'all are horrible.
FBI director says, love you, Billy, but you stir the pot too much to be 100% respectable. If that's true.
Go ahead and try to say you don't stir the pot. Go ahead and try to lie. I want to hear you trying to lie out of this one. Go ahead. Go ahead. Try to lie. Come on, Billy.
Why can't respectable people stir the pot?
Because a respectable person wouldn't stir the pot.
Why?
Because that wouldn't be respectable to do.
Only if you respect the fucking the vegetables individually. Maybe I respect the soup itself.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta stir the pot to make a good soup. Y'all over here trying to respect the sanctity of the vegetables and their separation. You gotta stir the pot or the soup gonna burn. I'd say because I stir this pot, I'm the respectable one.
Is that how you're twisting that one?
I mean, what happens if you don't stir a pot of soup?
Well, I ain't talking about soup. I'm talking about how you stir the pot with everybody else.
Whoa!
How you always stir in the pot with me?
Hold on. What's the negatives of stirring a pot?
I don't know. People get like negative reactions and you find that funny. You love the chaos.
You two are my favorite in the LCU.
Shh, Charm Skull. You are a respectable guy.
Charm Skull, you are a respectable woman. Please do not listen to my co-host. You are a respectable woman and we love you.
Please listen.
And you do a shitload for this channel. Thank you very much.
Please listen to me and Xylee on LolcowRewind. Because we're here for you, Charm Skull. Thank you for being here for us. Appreciate you. Somebody said something in the chat. And congratulations on the baby. Who's having a baby?
Who the fuck's having a baby?
I don't know. I saw someone in the chat say congratulations.
I ain't got no goddamn eggs left, so I ain't having no goddamn baby. So what? Who?
Ken in the chat. Exactly. How else are you going to make gumbo? Stir the fucking pot. Thank you.
Ken, you're only sticking up. You know what, Ken? You're dead to me. Pecan, Xylee, do you dye? No, I did not dye my hair. I cut out all. This is like natural shit. Wow, Ken. Wow, Ken.
Stirring the pot creates steam. And steam ain't never done anything wrong. Poke Gaga says, I want to take a drive to this broom sale. I may buy a broom or two if there are good deals. Dude.
Somebody needs to buy me the big broom that he showed today and send it to my P.O. box, okay? I really want that big broom he showed today on stream. Literally.
I wonder how many people are going to show up.
I don't know. It's going to be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That's true, FBI director. A watch pot never boils.
You still got to stir the pot. And we're in the business of being watched. You have to stir the pot.
No, you don't. Sometimes. See, but I never said I was respectable.
A respectable chef will stir the pot.
You're talking about food. I'm not talking about food.
What other pot is there?
Oh my God! I hate you. Pull this person up so talk to them real quick. God, no,
We can't. We have
gotta
1
go.
minute left. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to send you over to Lolcow Dark. Tech Protect and Rastov are going to be there. I saw Grim in the thumbnail. Don't know if he'll be there. I talked profuse shit about the thumbnail. So,
yeah, because that thumbnail is stupid looking.
So I might jump up on Lolcow Dark and see if they got words for you, boy.
I just want to know who made that fucking thumbnail.
Yeah, actually, Lolcow Dark is technically my show. Keemstar was joking with you, Xylee, when he made me make that trailer, but it's kind of my show.
You're trying to stir the pot and it's not working.
What do you mean?
Because I already know it's not your show.
I'm going to go make it my show. You guys, go check out Lolcow Dark. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited to see what it's going to be like. I think the Rastov Tech Protect duo is going to be a lot of fun. Check them out. Xylee, anything you want to say?
Thank you for coming out. Thank you for the donations. And thank you once again for the gifted memberships and everybody just being here.
Bye. Thanks for stopping by.